afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Golan High School for today's baseball game between the Saratoga Springs Blue Streaks and the Golan Dutchmen. I'm Sean Cunningham. Now, due to some technical issues, we did miss the first batter of the game. We caught the tail end of it. But as of right now, Charles DeRizzo, the leadoff hitter for Saratoga. And I believe he's going to move to second. They're going to call balk on starting pitcher Ty Santa Barbara. So DeRizzo moves to second on that. So DeRizzo walked to lead off the game, and now he's on second base after the balk. And in the box right now for Saratoga is the shortstop, number 9, Ryan Ash. And now a runner in scoring position for the Blue Streaks early, nobody out here in the first inning. There's the pitch, it's inside, and it's now a 1-1 count. First pitch was in for a strike. And the count even at 1. 1-1 pitch to Ash. And that's just off the plate. Now a strike was actually called by the umpire, so I believe it makes it 1-2 now. So 1-2 count. And it's popped up in the infield. Strolling over to first base and making the catch there is Colin Lynch. And Ash is retired for the first out. Now bringing the next batter for Saratoga is Alex Teeter, the second baseman. And the first pitch to Teeter is up and over the glove of Brendan Curry, and that will advance DeRizzo to third base. So all of a sudden, Saratoga now has the first run of the game 90 feet away after a wild pitch by Santa Barbara. So it'll be a 1-0 count to the batter, Alex Teeter. And that pitch is in for a strike, and the count now 1-1. So one down, runner on third. And a 1-1 count to Teeter. And that pitch is off the plate. Count now 2-1. And that pitch is swung on and missed. And that will make the count even at 2 apiece. 2-2 count for Teeter as Santa Barbara and the Dutchman look to prevent the first run of the game from being scored. Here's the 2-2 offering, and that pitch is way outside. And that will make it a full count at 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And it's swung on and missed, and Teeter down on strikes for the second out of the inning. Very nice pitch there from Santa Barbara. He gets his first strikeout of the day. And that will bring up the third baseman for Saratoga. It is Noah Jolly. The cleanup hitter and third baseman for Saratoga. He's going to look to make it a 1-0 game here with 2 outs in the first, and he went around on that one, so that'll make it an 0-1 count. Tried to check his swing, but he was unsuccessful. I don't necessarily think it would have mattered anyway, as Santa Barbara had that pitch in a good spot the whole way. So I'll make it an 0-1 count. Next pitch, once again, can't check his swing, and now it's an 0-2. on the first couple swings there, and now Jolly on in an 0-2 hole here. And here's the pitch, and that one is off the plate. So he'll stay alive, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that one is in there. Strike 3 called, and that will end the top of the first. So no runs, no hits. 1 runner left on third. Saratoga 0, and the Golan Dutchmen are coming to bat in the bottom of the first. Stay tuned. All right, we are back for the bottom of the first inning here. The Blue Streaks had a runner on third in the top of the first inning, but were unable to get a run across as leadoff man Aiden Chrysler at the dish for the Dutchman leading off. He is in right field. And he's currently got a 1-1 count. Took the first pitch for a strike, second for a ball. And he's going to work against the pitcher for Saratoga, Nate Rodriguez, number 2. And he lines one into right field, but it's going to go foul. So the count now 1-2 on the Dutchman right fielder. misses. That's the first out of the inning. It's a curveball there from Rodriguez, and he got him to chase. So one away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Dan Keeney, to the plate. Keeney also a member of the basketball team in the winter, and he'll get his first at-bat of the day here against Rodriguez. And the first pitch to him is outside off the plate, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch on the way, and that's up high. And it's now 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, and that one goes off the mitt of the catcher, Ryan Dolan. That goes to the backstop, so it's now a comfortable spot for Keeney. He's now up 3-0. So the pitch to the backstop on the last offering from Rodriguez, and now Keeney up 3-0. And here is the 3-0 offering. And that one is in for a strike. Right down the heart of the plate there. Keeney didn't bite, and it's now 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch from Rodriguez to Keeney. And a swing and a miss. And it's now a full count, 3-2. Looked a bit off the plate from that vantage point. Keeney offered, he didn't get any bat on it. And it's now a full count. The 3-2 pitch, and swung on and missed. And Keeney down on strikes. Second straight strikeout for Rodriguez. Goes from 3 balls, no strikes, to a strikeout. And now 2 down in the first. And that'll bring up Nick Plew to the plate. He's at third base, wearing number 22 for the Dutchman. And the first pitch on the way, and that one is outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, and that one's fouled away, 1-1. So Plew able to fight that one off, but it goes out of play on the offering from Rodriguez. 1-1 pitch, and once again, another nice curveball from Rodriguez, able to get Plew to chase. It's now 1-2. So Rodriguez now close to striking out the side to start the game. Now 1-2 count on Nick Plew. And here's the pitch. Way off the plate. And Dolan had to scoot over a bit to haul that pitch in. It's now 2-2. And now here is the 2-2 pitch to Plew. And once again, that's off the plate. And now the count's full, 3-2. Second straight at bat that a Dutchman player has worked a full count. 3-2 pitch on the way, and it's high, ball 4, and Ploux is on base. So it's the first Dutchman batter of the game to reach base. And that will bring up the first baseman, Colin Lynch, to the plate. So this will be Lynch's first at-bat of the game here in the first. So Ploux on first, 2 down, and the first pitch on the way to Colin Lynch, and that's off the plate. And Ploux will hold at first base. So it's a 1-0 count to Lynch. Ploux leading a bit from first as the pitch is outside. It's now 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch on the way to Lynch, once again off the plate. And the count now 3-0. The same spot that Dan Keeney was in earlier in his at-bat. And now Lynch looks to be the one to take advantage here. The 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Over to second goes Ploux, and he's in there with a stolen base. So Ploux able to steal second. And now he's in scoring position with a 3-1 count on the first baseman, Lynch. And now time is called on the field. So Lynch up in the count 3-1, now with Ploux in scoring position. Let's see if he can get him home. Here's the offering. And another swing and a miss. And it's now full, 3-2. And now I believe, that was actually a strikeout. So Lynch will strike out. The inning comes to an end. Rodriguez able to strike out the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on second. And Saratoga will come back up in the bottom of the top of the second inning with a scoreless tie. we're back with the top of the second inning. Leading off for the Blue Streaks is Patrick Deshane, the first baseman, as that one's popped up and going out of play. They seem to get a viewpoint. It didn't look like it was caught, so it's a foul ball. And Deshane will step back into the box. He now has an 0-1 count. Working against Dutchman pitcher Ty Santa Barbara. Now he laces one into left field. Going back toward the wall. And that ball is gone. I believe it went over the wall. So Patrick Deshane hits an opposite field home run. And the Saratoga Springs Blue Streaks are first on the board. They lead 1-0. The entire Blue Streaks team over to celebrate as Deshane, with an opposite field blast to put the Blue Streaks ahead. And now that will bring up the pitcher, Nate Rodriguez, to the plate. And the first offering is inside, ball one. Rodriguez had a bit of a shaky first inning, even though he did strike out the side. He had a few pitches that went outside. He did walk a batter as well. And he fouls that one off to make it a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch to Rodriguez, and that one goes over his head. And all the way to the backstop, and he ducks out of the way of that one to make it a 2-1 count. So Santa Barbara lost control of that one as it went all the way to the backstop. And now a 2-1 pitch. And that one's in the air to right field. And out of play it goes. And now the count even at 2. The 2-2 offering, and that one's in the air to center field. It's going to be popped up and playable in the infield, and making the catch for the Dutchman is the shortstop Bruno, and that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Ryan Dolan, the catcher, to the plate. This will be his first stab out of the day, and he takes one low for a ball, 1-0. That one in for a strike. Dolan put his knee down as if to think that ball was going to be a little more inside or low, but it's in for a strike, and it's 1-1. That one is in for a strike, 1-2. Looked a little bit offside. But it got enough of the plate, so it's 1-2. And that one slowly dribbled to third base, scooping it up and throwing on to first. And that one is in time to get Dolan. Nice play at third base there from Nick Plew. Able to get the second out, and that will bring up the right fielder Brendan Caradinis to the plate. And Caradinis grounds the first pitch to Bruno, and it goes off his glove and into center field. So Caradinis will reach on the error. Bruno thought he had it in his glove, but it bounced out, and that will go as an error for the Dutchman shortstop. So now 2 down in the second inning. And now we'll bring up Sean Hudson, the center fielder, to the plate. And that one in for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch to Hudson, that one off the plate. And that'll even the count at 1 apiece. One count to Hudson, and he'll line one in the air to right field. And making the catch easily is the right fielder Chrysler, and that will do it for the top of the second inning. But the Blue Streaks get first on the board thanks to Patrick Deschain's left field home run. And the Dutchman coming to bat in the bottom of the second. They'll look to even the score at 1 apiece, or maybe even more. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the second inning. And leading off for the Dutchman is the center fielder, Ben Gilbert. And that first pitch is way off the plate. Goes to the backstop from Rodriguez, and that'll make it a 1-0 count. So the 1-0 offering to Gilbert, and he'll line one into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Misplayed a bit in center field, but Gilbert had no intention of going to second base on that, I bet. So that's the first hit of the game for the Dutchman. Their second runner on base after Plu's walk in the first. And that will bring up the Dutchman designated hitter, Donald Nemeth, to the plate. This will be his first at-bat. And pickoff play back at first. And Gilbert back in there safely. The ball got away from first baseman Deschain. And it'll be flipped back to the pitcher Rodriguez. So now Nemeth will see his first pitch. And that one is off the plate. And it'll make a 1-0 count. here's the 1-0 pitch to Nemeth, and he'll pop that one up. It's in the infield. Deshane will make the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. And now it will be Brendan Curry coming up to the plate. He is batting seventh and catching today. And here's the first pitch to Curry. Now going to second and stealing successfully is Gilbert. And Gilbert had absolutely no problem getting to second on that play. We take a look at the replay. Gilbert got in there right before the throw even came in. As we get back to action, that one lined right up the middle. That's a base hit. Gilbert's going to round third. He's going to try to score, and he's in there safely. No throw even came to the plate, and the Dutchmen have tied the game on the RBI single from the catcher, Brendan Curry. So the Dutchmen able to tie the game, and now that'll bring up Cole Trout to the plate. The eighth hitter in left field today. The Dutchmen look to keep things going here in the second. First pitch on the way to Trout, and he swings and misses. And he'll make it 0-1. So it's Curry on first, and that pitch goes away, and now Curry is going to steal second base. It'll be his first stolen base of the day, the third overall for the Dutchmen so far. So that takes away the chance of a double play. It's the third stolen base of the day for the Dutchmen. Now Curry with a big lead coming away from second base. And that one is popped up in the air over at third. And the catch is made by Noah Jolly. That will be the second out. So Curry obviously stays at second on the play. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter for the Dutchmen, shortstop Pat Bruno, with a runner on second and 2 out. And now Bruno calls time, right as Rodriguez was in his windup. Hash gives Curry one of his gloves back. And Curry once again with a little bit of a lead there as the first pitch is in for a strike to Bruno. And that'll make the count 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. That one is low. And now make it a 1-1 count. And Bruno pops one in the air. And it's out of play. For another foul ball, it's now 1-2. There's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Pat Bruno. And he swings and misses. And that will end the second inning, the fourth strikeout of the day for Rodriguez. But the Dutchmen able to tie the game on an RBI single by Brendan Curry. And they get a couple hits in the inning, and they'll go to the top of the third, 1-1 game. Folks, welcome back to the top of the third inning here in Goderland. We're all the way back to the top of the order here for the Blue Streaks. Charles DeRizzo is in for his second plate appearance of the day. He walked to lead off the game, but he was stranded at third base. And the last pitch there was a strike to DeRizzo. And he'll ground one right back to the pitcher, Santa Barbara. And he'll flip it to first in time. And DeRizzo is retired for the first out. So it'll be 1-3 on the ground out. And now here is Ryan Ash for Saratoga. He is 0 for 1 today. He popped out to first in his first plate appearance. And he'll take the first pitch low for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that one is in for a strike, 1-1. Now time is called. Ash looked like he was still in his stance there, so that's why he called time. And Santa Barbara is all but ready to throw the pitch. So now Ash is ready, and here's the 1-1 pitch, and he'll ground that one meekly to short. And there will be no throw, and that will be an infield single for Ryan Ash. That one went into left field, actually, it looked like. So Ash gets his first hit of the day, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Teeter, to the plate. It'll be a second at bat. He struck out in his first plate appearance of the day. First pitch is in for a strike, and it's now 0-1. A 1 offering is just inside. It will be 1-1. The two pitches that look like they were very near each other, but second pitch was just a little more inside than the first one. And that pitch is swung on and missed, and that'll make it a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch, and that one lined up the middle. Picking up, Bruno throw to first. It's a double play, and that will end the inning from there. So nice play at short by Patrick Bruno, able to get the double play. And that will be it for the top of the third. No runs, 1 hits, and nobody left on. And the Dutchman will come up to look to take the lead when the bottom of the third inning gets underway. Welcome back, everybody. It's the bottom of the third inning here in Göttingen. We're back to the top of the order here in the Dutchman lineup. As Aiden Chrysler digs in for the Dutchman, he takes the first pitch for a strike. And it's an 0-1 count. Chrysler did strike out in his first plate appearance of the day. He's going to look to avoid doing that here in his second at-bat. The 0-1 pitch is up in and out of the strike zone. They'll make it a 1-1 count. One pitch to Chrysler. And that is in for a strike, 1-2. 1-2 pitch from Rodriguez, and Chrysler hits one in the air to right in foul territory, and the catch is made out there in right field. So it's a foul out to right field for Chrysler. Catch was made by Caradinis. So that'll be the first out of the inning. Now bring up Dan Keeney to the plate. This is his second at-bat of the day. He also struck out in his first plate appearance of the day. And he swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. A 1 pitch to Keeney, and he'll put that one in the air. That one also in foul territory. Is there a chance? No, it doesn't look like it. So Keeney will come back to the plate, but he's in an 0-2 hole with 1 out. So that ball also went to foul territory down the right field line. But Keeney able to stay alive. He's got an 0-2 count on him. So the 0-2 offering to Keeney, and he swings and misses, and that'll be the second out, second strikeout of the day for Keeney. So now that will bring up the third baseman Plew to the plate. Plew walked in his first plate appearance, and he also later went on to steal second, but he was stranded there after the strikeout of Colin Lynch to end the first. And that first pitch is up and in. That'll make it 1-0. Count to Plew, and that one is in the dirt. And I'll make it a 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch on the way, and that one is again popped in the air to right field. But that one is in foul territory. So I'll make it a 2-1 count. A lot of foul balls to right field so far this inning. One has resulted in out, the other ones have not. And the 2-1 pitch on the way to Plew, and he pops that one up again to the right side. Might be playable. And it didn't look like it was caught. I mean, I saw the first baseman there. That was Deshane going over, but it didn't look like he had enough room to make the play. So it's now a 2-2 count. And Rodriguez will throw the 2-2 pitch. And that one is dribbled on the ground. It remains a fair ball. Rodriguez throws to first, and he's able to just get Plew in time. And that will end the third inning of play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. The batters are retired in order for the Dutchmen, and we will go to the top of the fourth inning with the game still tied at 1. All right, we are back with the top of the fourth inning here in Godeland, as it is Noah Jolly stepping into the plate here for the Blue Streaks, and he was able to successfully check his swing on the first pitch from Santa Barbara, so it's a 1-0 count. Jolly was caught staring at the third strike in the first inning. He takes another one for a ball, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that one once again off the plate. But it looks like the umpire called that one a strike. No, it certainly looked off the plate to me, but it's now a 2-1 count. Two-one offering, and that one is off the plate. And I'll make it a 3-1 count. So Jolly in control here, up 3-1 against Santa Barbara. And here's the pitch, and it's low for ball 4. So Jolly will trot over to first. It's his first time on base today. And it's also the second walk of the day for Ty Santa Barbara after leading off the game with a walk to Charles DeRizzo. And that will bring up the only player to get a run on the board today for Saratoga, Patrick Deshane. He homered to lead off the second inning of play. And time is called on the field. So Deshane now throw back to first. And just getting back in there is Jolly. It's a nice move there by Santa Barbara to quickly throw back to first. But Jolly avoids being picked off for now. So he takes a big lead from first. And the first pitch to Deshane is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Jolly once again leading as the pitch is fouled back to the screen. And it's now a 1-1 count. Sun now peeking out here at the high school. It was raining a little bit to start off the game, but Obviously very nice to see, and also should see some better weather tomorrow for Mother's Day. Hopefully everybody has a great Mother's Day tomorrow. And Santa Barbara this time able to pick off Jolly at first base, and that is the first out of the inning. So an emphatic celebration there from Ty Santa Barbara. He's able to pick off Noah Jolly successfully on the second attempt. And one away here in the fourth as Deshane steps back into the plate. And he takes it for a ball, 2-2. Two to Deshane. That's in for a strike. Actually, I believe the count is now 2-2. My bad. I saw 2-1 go up in the air. And now that is strike 3. So Deshane goes down looking. That is the third strikeout of the day for Ty Santa Barbara. And he's looking comfortable now as the pitcher spot steps in. Nate Rodriguez comes up. Rodriguez popped up to short in his first plate appearance as he swings and misses at that one. Ball also was in the dirt. He might have gotten a piece of it, though. But either way, it's strike 1, and it's 0-1. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Rodriguez. Again, looked a bit off the plate, but it's called another strike, so it's 0-2 now. 0-2 to Rodriguez. And that one is just low for a ball, 1-2. One, two to Rodriguez. And he got him swinging. So after the pickoff attempt, Santa Barbara able to get 2 strikeouts, and that will end the top of the fourth inning. So 2 strikeouts in the inning, 4 overall for Santa Barbara. And the Dutchmen are coming up 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. When we get back to action, stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. We have reached the bottom of the fourth inning here in Goderland. And leading off for the Dutchman is the first baseman, Colin Lynch, who struck out in his first plate appearance against Nate Rodriguez. And here is his first pitch, and it is in for a strike, and it's now 0-1. So Lynch standing tall here in the batter's box. Hopefully looking to start something to put the Dutchman on top here in the fourth. And that pitch comes up and in. Nearly hit him, and it's now 1-1. And the 1-1 offering to Colin Lynch. And he takes a big swing, and he can't get any contact. It's now 1-2. One-two pitch. That one is up high. So Lynch stays alive. It's now 2-2. Two-two pitch. And Lynch fouls it back to the screen. So he'll stay alive. Count remains 2-2 to Lynch. The 2-2 offering to Lynch again, and that is down low, and the count has been worked full, 3-2. So a good at-bat thus far for Lynch. Able to work the count full after being down 1-2. The full count pitch on the way. And Lynch hits one in the air left field, and it'll go into foul territory. And out of play it goes. So Lynch again able to stay alive, and the count remains full as he digs in for another pitch from the right-hander Rodriguez. The 3-2 again. Checked his swing. Did he go? No, he did not. So Lynch is aboard. So it's the first time Lynch has been on base. On base today, I should say. So I'll bring up Ben Gilbert for his second plate appearance. Well, his first at-bat in the fourth inning, I was going to say. In his first at-bat, Gilbert singled and then later scored on Brendan Curry's RBI single. And that was in for a strike. So it's now 0-1 to Gilbert. And that one gets away, and going over to second and staying there is Colin Lynch. So the ball got away from the catcher. So I believe that's going to be a pass ball. So moving to second is Lynch, and now he's in scoring position with nobody out. And now we have a bit of a substitution here for the Dutchman. We have a pinch runner entering the game. And that is Peter Solimando now in the game, replacing Colin Lynch. Solamando now with a big lead at second base, and now that one's tapped on the ground. And it's bobbled a bit. Throw to first is not in time. So an error on the play. So Gilbert's able to reach. Solamando did stay at second on the play. So it'll be runners on first and second with nobody out. And this will bring up Donald Nemeth to the plate. This will be his second at-bat. He popped out to first in his first at-bat. That was back in the second inning as the first pitch almost gets away again. And Solamando immediately darts back to second. Now squaring to bunt and not able to get one down there is Nemeth. So it looks like the sacrifice is on here for Gill, and if successful, this will move both runners to scoring position easily here. And that last pitch was a ball, by the way, and that pitch is also a ball, and I believe we have now worked the count to 3-0. And now we're going to have a meeting on the mound here. It's Rodriguez, who has had a bit of control issues so far today, especially in the first few innings, is now working in a bit of a tough situation here as the first two batters have reached base, the first on a walk, the second on an error. And now he has a 3-0 count here against the designated hitter for the Dutchman, Donald Nemeth. And by the way, I should add that for Saratoga, Noah Jolly, who did start the game at third base, is now catching for Saratoga. And Michael Mack is now in the game at third base. So you just saw the meeting on the mound. It's been that way for a couple innings now. Here's the 3-0 to Nemeth, and he takes that one outside, and that will load the bases with nobody out. And now we got perhaps an injured player here as Jolly went down at home plate. And he's still, looks like he's maybe in some discomfort. He's talking over with the Saratoga coach right now. But Nemeth currently at first after walking the bases loaded, and now it is Brendan Curry at the plate, and he was the one responsible for driving in the first run of the game for the Dutchman. And Jolly looks like he's okay as he gets back in his stance. And here comes Brendan Curry to the plate with the bases loaded and nobody out. A big opportunity here for the Dutchman. Here's the first pitch, and it is away, ball one. And that one is swung on and missed. And that's strike one to Brendan Curry. The 1-1 pitch from Rodriguez. And Curry hits it in the air to left. Coming over and making the catch. Tagging at third, Solamando. Throw to the plate is not in time, and Solamando is in with a run. It's a sacrifice fly for Brendan Curry. It's his second RBI of the game, and the Dutchman lead is now 2-1. So the other runners stay where they are. But Solomando, the pinch runner for Lynch earlier in the inning, able to come across on the sac fly, and the Dutchman now in front by a 2-1 score, and that'll bring up Cole Trout to the plate. And now Rodriguez checks the runners, and going back to second base is Gilbert. So Trout up, and now check back at second base, and back in there safely is Gilbert. So Trout back in for his second plate appearance of the day. He popped out to third in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch, Trout squares to bunt, and going to third and making it there. Nobody was covering is Gilbert. Nemeth goes to second as well. So now, instead of two runners on at first and second with one out, it's now two runners in scoring positions at second and third with one out. So a double steal has taken place. Gilbert at third, Nemeth is at second. And the pitch to Trout, that one's down low, and it's now 2-0. And it's popped in the air, center field. Gilbert's going to tag, and a little bit of a slip up, and Gilbert is in there, and he scores the second run of the inning, third overall, and the Dutchmen lead 3-1. So it's another sac fly for the Dutchmen. So Trout gets his first RBI of the day. And it's now one runner on second with two down. So Nemeth leading away a bit. And the batter is Pat Bruno, who struck out in his first plate appearance back in the second. So Bruno looking to get potentially a third run on the board with Nemeth leading from second. And the pitch is down low for a ball. There have been no actual hits in the inning, I should mention. For the Dutchmen, they've reached on two walks and an error to start off, and then hit two sac flies to put them in the lead 3-1. Pitch to Bruno is taken right down the middle for a strike. I believe it's now 1-2 count. And Bruno hits one in the air. That will go foul. So count will remain 1-2. Now time called again. 1-2 pitch again, and that one's in the dirt. And Nemeth moves over to third on that. So it'll be his second stolen base of the inning. I believe that's going to be ruled indifference there. Nobody was covering. But Nemeth now 90 feet away. The pitch, that's up high, and that's ball 4. So Bruno will reach on the walk. So it's the third walk of the inning. And I misjudged the count, so I apologize for that. But that's going to do it for Nate Rodriguez. He's done after 3 2/3. So we're going to get a new pitcher coming in for the Blue Streaks. As Bruno reaches on the walk, Nemeth is at third, so it'll be runners on the corners and 2 outs. So we're going to have a new pitcher in for Saratoga. And it's going to be the left-handed reliever Xavier Garcia coming into the game. So Garcia is going to warm up here, and he'll have to face the first batter in the order. That is Aiden Chrysler, who is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a flyout. So the final line on the day for Nate Rodriguez, 3 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Now he is still responsible for 2 of the runners on base. So if Chrysler ends up driving in a run here, those will be added to Rodriguez's total for the day. So it'll be Chrysler coming up to the plate here against the left-handed reliever Garcia. And his first pitch on the way is down low for a ball, 1-0. Now Garcia fires back to first and going to second base and getting there. And once again, coming to the plate, and it looked like there was an out recorded, so Nemeth, I believe, is going to be ruled out. So unfortunately, it was out of our vantage point, but it looks like they got the third out. So Nemeth is going to be ruled out at the plate, I believe, is the ruling. So that will mark the end of the 4th inning here. But the Dutchman able to come out on top thanks to 2 runs in the inning and look to preserve that lead as we go to the top of the 5th. Stay tuned. we're back to action here in the 5th inning. And looks like we've already gotten out recorded here, as Ryan Dolan was at the plate and he flew out to left field. So immediately on the first pitch, Santa Barbara retires the first batter of the inning. And so we have one down, and up comes the right fielder Brendan Caradinis to the plate. He reached on an error his first time, and this time he will not. Oh, this time he will reach on an error, I guess. That one goes all the way past the dugout, so Caradinis will advance to second base on the play. It's the second time he's reached on an error today, and both times it was Bruno who recorded it. And Bruno with the throw that got away from the first baseman, Colin Lynch. The throw was a little high, and Lynch had to leap for it, but in doing so, he had to come off the bag. It didn't look like it was going to matter anyway, as that pitch is fouled away from Sean Hudson, the center fielder. This will be Hudson's second at-bat of the day. He flew out to right field in his first at-bat. That was back in the second inning. And that one is lined in the air to right field. And making the catch nicely was the second baseman for the Dutchman, Keeney. And they threw back to try to get Caradinis, but no dice on that. So a pop out to second for Hudson. And we are all the way back to the top of the order here with Charles DeRizzo at the plate. He has walked and grounded out in his 2 plate appearances. Now pickoff attempt back to second. And Caradinis gets back in safely. Keeney's still keeping a watchful eye on him after trying to double him up after the pop out by Hudson. First pitch, and that is over the head of DeRizzo. And that's in for a ball, 1-0. And it's over the head again. And it's now 2-0. Now it looks like we're going to have a meeting on the mound here. As Coach LaValle coming out now to talk with Santa Barbara. The first 2 pitches of the at-bat just went over the head of the left fielder DeRizzo. This is Santa Barbara's 5th inning of work here. He might be showing signs of tiring right now. And that pitch is in for a strike. And that'll make it 2-1. So it seemed like the talk helped for that pitch right there. And now the 2-1 again. And that hits the inside corner, and now it's 2-2. So Santa Barbara looking to retire the side here. Checks Caradinis, now 2-2. Just missed the plate, and it's a full count. That pitch has leaned toward a strike and a ball all day, but that time it leaned toward the ball, so it's now 3-2. And now time is called. The 3-2 again, and that's lofted in the air right field. And, oh, a sliding catch! Nice catch in right field. Aiden Chrysler puts the inning away and ties Santa Barbara through 5 innings of work And the Dutchmen are still up 3-1 as a nice play by Chrysler ends the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Dutchmen still up by 2. Welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Guilderland. And Aiden Chrysler made a spectacular sliding catch in right field, just laced the first pitch into right field, and he is going to go into second base with a leadoff double. So Aiden Chrysler doing it all, both in the field and at the plate. He's got a leadoff double here in the 5th, and immediately gives the Dutchman a runner in scoring position here. So Dan Keeney will now come up for his 3rd at-bat of the day. He struck out twice in his at-bats against Nate Rodriguez, but this is his first time facing Garcia today. So we'll see if he has better luck against him. And the first pitch on the way to Keeney is inside for a ball, 1-0. So Garcia in for the 5th after retiring the last batter of the 4th inning. In a bit of a bizarre fashion, Donald Nemeth was ruled out at home as he looks back to second. Nobody was covering Chrysler, but Chrysler dives back into the bag. Chrysler taking a lead now from second. And Keeney looked like he might have gotten a piece of it, but the count is now 1-1. Chrysler digs back in. Now he'll look to take his lead. And here's the 1-1 offering to Dan Keeney. He swerves to bunt, and he gets it down over to third base. And they are able to get Keeney at first, but he sacrifices successfully. Moving to third is Chrysler. And now another run for the Dutchman is only 90 feet away. So a nice bunt there from Keeney. And that'll bring up Nick Plouffe for his 3rd plate appearance of the day. He is 0 for 1 with a walk thus far. Walked in the first, grounded out to the pitcher in the 3rd inning. Now he's up here in the 5th as he takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. And that one low as well, 2-0. I will mention once again, the Dutchman in the fourth inning after taking the lead. And it looks like it's a swing and a miss, but looked like the swinger, the ball might have gotten a piece of the catcher Jolly. His glove went off, but it looks like he's okay. Here's the pitch on the way, and it's fouled back by Plu. So it's now 2-2, I should say. The Dutchman did not record any hits in the fourth inning as that curve is in, and he got him looking. So Plu goes down on strikes for the second out. And that will bring up Colin Lynch to the plate. This is his third plate appearance. He struck out in the first and walked in the fourth inning. And it was his at-bat that started the rally. And that pitch bounces away, coming to the plate, and scoring is Chrysler, so he makes it in on the wild pitch. And the Dutchmen now lead 4-1. So the ball got away from the catcher Jolly. And Chrysler scampered home. There was no throw there to beat him. And the Dutchmen extend their lead to 3. Is now coming up is the 1-0 pitch to Colin Lynch, and it's outside for another ball, so it's 2-0. I should mention as well, Lynch did not score in the fourth inning. He was replaced on the field by pinch runner Peter Solomando, who then came across on the sac fly by Brendan Curry. The 2-1 pitch on the way, and that's outside as well, so it's now 3-1. So Lynch looking for potentially his second walk of the day. And he's not going to get it as of yet. Pitch caught the outside corner, so it's now a full count, 3-2. Tried to paint the outside corner, and he did. And that's strike 3 called. Lynch goes down on strikes to end the fifth inning, but the Dutchman able to get another run across on a wild pitch after an Aiden Chrysler leadoff double. He advanced to third on Keeney's sac bunt and was able to come across on a wild pitch to give the Dutchman a 3-run lead, and we're going to the top of the sixth with the Dutchman leading by a score of 4-1. Welcome back, everybody. It's the top of the 6th inning here in Göttingen as the first pitch is laced into left field. And Ryan Ash gets a leadoff double, and he celebrates emphatically at second base. The first pitch of the 6th inning goes for a double. At almost identical start to the bottom of the 5th inning when Aiden Chrysler hit it leadoff double on the first pitch. The only difference is his double was hit to right field. But Ryan Ash emphatically gets a double there. And Saratoga has a runner in scoring position to start the 6th inning here, as Alex Teeter steps into the box for his third plate appearance. He has struck out and hit into a double play today as the first offering was fouled away. So it's 0-1 to him. Next offering is outside. We'll make it a 1-1 count. And a good pitch right there. Santa Barbara got him to chase. Count now 1-2. They fooled him with the curve there. 1-2. And that one gets away. And advancing to third will be Ash. And they'll stop there. As Curry not able to get a clean enough block on the plate. And the ball skipped to the backstop, and now potential run for Saratoga 90 feet away. So it's a 2-2 count now to the second baseman, Alex Teeter. And the pitch is roped into left field. And I believe that's in foul ground. So the count will remain 2-2. The 2-2. And it's in there. Strike 3 called. Teeter down on strikes for the second time today. First time looking. And there's one down here in the 6th. So here's Noah Jolly. He's in for his third plate appearance of the day. He struck out looking his first time up, and then he walked in the 4th inning as he takes the first pitch for a strike. But after the walk, he was picked off by Santa Barbara at first base for the first out. And now there's another strike as he swings and misses at that. Nice looking curveball. And it's now 0-2 very quickly. Now time is called. So Santa Barbara with 5 Ks now. Oh, wow. And he gets that one in for a strike. What a nice pitch right there. I almost thought it wasn't going to be called a strike. That's why I went, oh, wow. But no, that is a strike. It's the 5th strikeout of the day, as that one is in for a ball, 1-0. Excuse me, that was the 6th strikeout of the day for Santa Barbara. As Deshane steps back in, he is responsible for the only run so far for Saratoga. And he swings and misses at the second offering. And now it's a 1-1 count. And the offering, and Deshane goes around on that one. It's now 1-2. Pitch was up high, and Deshane took an offering at it and realized he shouldn't have. Looked like he realized he shouldn't have. And it's a 1-2 count upcoming. Here it is. And he got him looking. Santa Barbara strikes out the side. He has 7 strikeouts on the day. And the runner, Ash, is stranded at third. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th inning here in Goderland. The Dutchman still up 4-1. As they may perhaps look for some insurance to get this one over with. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in the bottom of the 6th inning here in Goderland. Ben Gilbert steps into the plate. This will be his 3rd at-bat of the day. He has singled and reached on an error in his at-bats, and he grounds the first pitch to the left side foul. And he's up against Xavier Garcia, who's in for his second full inning of work. He recorded 2 strikeouts, both of them looking in the 5th inning. And his second offering is also there for a strike. And it's now 0-2 on Gilbert. The 0-2 offering is in the dirt. So now 1-2 on the Dutchman center fielder. Gilbert has scored twice today, but he will not score this time. He goes down looking as the third straight strikeout as well for the left-handed reliever Garcia, and he gets the first out. Now that'll bring up the designated hitter Donald Nemeth to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a walk on the day, and his first offering from Garcia is low for a ball, 1-0. And Nemeth was thrown out at home as well in the Dutchman 4th inning that saw them take the lead with 2 runs. And Nemeth lines one on the ground over to short. Ash throws on to first, and he will get him in time. So Nemeth records the second out of the inning, but the strikeout streak for Garcia is snapped. And Brendan Curry will step back into the plate. He is 1 for 1 with an RBI, or 2 RBIs, I should say. Recorded an RBI single in the 2nd inning, then drove in another with a sac fly in the 4th inning as he takes the first pitch outside. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike, I guess. It's 1-1. And it's bad swing there by Curry. Takes another one for a strike. 1-2. One-two pitch. And staying alive is Curry. Is that one down low? 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Once again in the dirt. And the count runs full, 3-2. And Curry hits one in the air to left. And coming on and making the catch is the left fielder DeRizzo. And the Dutchmen go 1-2-3 in the sixth, but they're coming up here in the top of the seventh inning looking to close this one out. And it looks like Santa Barbara is coming back out looking for the complete game here against the Blue Streaks. Ty Santa Barbara going for the complete game here in Godelin as we hit the top of the seventh inning. He's facing off against a new batter here for the Blue Streaks. It is number 6, Kevin Odekrick. As he fouled the first pitch, and he also swings and misses at the next pitch. So it's a very quick 0-2 count. I apologize for messing up the name. Is Odekirk out there. And he fouls that one back. So the count remains 0-2. So the 0-2 to Odekirk, and he swings and misses. That's the 8th strikeout of the day for Ty Santa Barbara. It's his 4th consecutive one as well. And that brings up Michael Mack. This will be his first at-bat of the day. And he grounds that first pitch foul. Here's the 0-1, and that one is up high and off the glove of the catcher, Curry. And it's now 1-1. Santa Barbara going for the complete game right now. He is through 6 1/3 thus far. Rain coming down here on the field as that pitch goes away for a ball, 2-1. And the sun did peek out for just a moment, but it's gone back hiding behind the clouds. The rain's still coming down here at the field as that pitch is also low for a ball, 3-1. The 3-1 to Mack. And that one is in there for a strike, and that makes the count full, 3-2. And he struck him out. Number 9 for Ty Santa Barbara. And now 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Carradini's last hope for the Blue Streaks as he takes the first pitch inside. So Santa Barbara can potentially make this a double-digit strikeout performance on top of the complete game as time is called. So Carradini's both plate appearances for him today. He has reached on an error both at the hands of the shortstop Bruno. And he swings and misses at the second offering. And the count now even at 1 apiece. Swung on and missed again. And the count now 1-2. And now the Blue Streaks are down to their final strike. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out! And the ball game is over. Ty Santa Barbara with a complete game. 10 strikeouts on the day. What a pitching performance for him. And the Göttingen Dutchmen surround him as they take today's game by a final score of 4-1. As they tip their hats out to the crowd who gathered here today. And what a great game for them today. Ty Santa Barbara strikes out 10, including the last 6 batters he faced. And the Dutchman will prevail. Santa Barbara gets the win. Rodriguez takes the loss. And that is going to do it for our GHS Media broadcast. A fantastic performance by the Dutchmen today, as they will literally run away with the win into center field. And as this game closes out, we would like to thank you all very much for tuning into our broadcast today. I'm Sean Cunningham, and we will see you all back here again on the next media broadcast. Take care and have a great rest of your day, and happy Mother's Day tomorrow.